Will you bring the paper also?
No, that's it, Guruji.
No, but I should keep. I'm not so. English is still. I have to pick up. I think I know, but when I read more and more, I believe I don't know English. Believe it is very great language. Daily you need to revise. Peace and harmony in this. Okay. You are the writer of this, huh? Okay, I can understand. Well, this is such a topic that everybody knows a little bit about it. As you understand that everybody understands something or other about life, not only human being, but even animals. The baby does not understand language, but that also understands about life. See how playing? No problem. The peace and harmony in the self. Search. His grandmother covered his face, he put it up. That he knows. He does not need to know any language. I came out of car, a dog began to follow. And I put hand, he liked. He became friend, came up to the temple. Lovely. Dogs, cats, animals, plants, vegetables, piece of stone. They all understand. If I found anybody need a very great training, that is man, not animal. You have some questions, sir? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were writing. I think you are learning tabla. Huh? Ah, might be that. 1, 2, 3, and go. Learn 1, 2, 3. So he raised hand. I thought you question. So, man needs great training. Dogs, when you love, they have no doubt whether you really love or not. You cannot deceive a cat by your artificial love. If you have artificial love, they are not impressed. They know you. You cannot deceive a baby whether you love or not. But you can deceive a man. Because you tell them you love. When you go in examination, many people, students get failure. Does it mean really they are in failure? No, not at all. They may know more than those who have passed exam. Funny thing. There are many students who know far better than those who have passed, but they got failure. Think over that. These are very important things. I'm not talking there are many students who have not prepared, but there are many students who have well prepared their course and far better than anybody. And you hear in exam they got failure. Why? Animals are not deceived. Vegetables are not deceived by our love and neurotic tendency, but mind is deceived. Because we begin to communicate through artificial medium, language. This is not a proper medium. Proper medium is expression, direct. That we don't know. Language can be misused. Previously here was a gentleman, I will not tell you name, and he met Nina Gordon and told her, "Dear, I love you." She gave fantastic answer. She told, "Write it down, I want to see how you write. You love me and I don't feel. So will you write it, please?" That was the end. She gave fantastic answer. He told, "I love you, Nina." She told, "I don't think so, and I don't feel so. But you tell you love me, so write it down. So let me see how your hand moves. Your hand will be shaking. Whole thing. You cannot deceive. So I love and has no meaning. It has through expression communication. Now let us come back. In examination, student get failure who is well prepared. Why? Or even not prepared, you get failure. And some prepared, they get pass. Those who get pass, do they know more than you know? Not at all. Lord Patanjali defined the definition of mind that it is eternally nibbana. Then why we should be stupid? Mind is eternally pure and naturally pure, then why we got this impurity and imbalance? Mind is naturally in balance, and mind is naturally in the self, and harmony is the nature of mind, and every mind is Buddha mind. See, every mind is Buddha mind, then why this came trouble? So an examination, it is not the examination what you know. This is not, it is wrong. Examination is what you write through hand. You may know nothing, and you write everything beautiful, you got pass, finish. Examination is the examination of hand, it is not examination of your brain. You might be highly intelligent, but you don't write anything. You write wrong. That's it. So it is not examination what you are. It has no meaning whatsoever. Sometimes we have very good feeling, and we feel somebody angry against. That why this nonsense doing? I have very great love. He does not have love for me, or she does not have. Your love has no meaning. Does it any mean like that a student who in examination writes something else and has something else? So you don't write properly. You have to get failure. This is not the examination what you have. This is examination what you express. Your expression is nil. That's the whole trouble. We want to judge a man what I have inside. I love you, and I think you are disturbing, you don't love me, so I am very angry. What this nonsense? I have tremendous love for you hidden in me, and you disturb me. So I am getting failure mark. Because I have love, everybody has love inside. Why only I have? You have same love for me inside the self, but it's the failure in expression. That is the whole thing. Examination, student get failure expression. It is the examination of the hand. So world is the platform of dealings, relations. It is not platform what you are. No. Nobody wants to know what you know. They want to know what you write. Many students prepare at the time of examination, and fortunately, same comes. I can never tell my one examination story. It was just beyond my happiness. I prepared 5 days before. God knows what happened. Exactly. And one question of 25 mark I prepared just 1 minute ahead entering into the examination. All same written there. I said, my goodness, I prepared, I will forget, let me write this first. 5 minute difference you will forget because you have memorized. I wrote that first. In examination I got first class, first mark. But I realized I did not deserve for that. Just chance. Chance you prepare, same thing is there. What you can do? So it is dealing. Troubles are not judged by amount, neither by quality of trouble nor by quantity of trouble. This is very wrong idea. We are not suffering because my trouble is more intensive than yours, or I have more amount of trouble than you have. I have trouble like Himalayan mountain, therefore I am suffering. And you have very little trouble, therefore you don't suffer. We no doubt troubles have quality and quantity also. But suffering does not depend on that. Suffering depends on our responses. See, how we take it. I will tell you a very nice story. A lady was neurotic. And there are many men also very neurotic. Dean in my college in India, he was very neurotic. His buttons were always button up and open. One button or two button loose, sometimes every button was loose. Anybody laugh, first he has to see here whether his buttons are open in pant. Later on he started to have zip, and those also were Indian style zip made of zinc, out of order. So his fortune was frequently his pant open. Anybody laugh, he sees below. And if they are quite okay, then he take part, otherwise not. If you laugh, no matter wherever you are, he does not care. He cares first, he sees everything. And then he tells, yes, I feel very happy. And if he finds button open, then he switches that off. So this lady was neurotic and she was always paying attention over the belt here. And one day she went into a race course. And she tied and she could not find the through hole, so the belt was loose. So she decided to hold it this way and then to remain in race course. But friends were her, so one friend put into her arm and began to move. So arm came out, then both arms were out. So long man was telling a race, horses were ready. 1, 2, and when till 3, they are off. She thought her belt was off, she fell down and got epileptic fit. She went into that. They are off. Now she has no chance to know who are they. She thought they are off. She has forgot whole grammar. The belt cannot be called by plural number, they are off. But she thought that belt was off. And she has been noticed naked. She forgot race course and she was in epileptic fit. That was her first fit, epileptic. She described. It's a true story. Now where is the amount of disharmony? So it is not the amount of suffering or amount of inconvenience or amount of disharmony and trouble which makes a man neurotic or crazy. No, it is our response, how we deal with that makes us crazy. You may have trouble like Himalayan mountain, still you are very happy. And you may last somewhere. I was really dumbfounded on admission of a patient who was admitted in military hospital, if Indian hospital, some civil hospital we can understand. He was ex-military officer. He was admitted in nervous breakdown. For that, why? Because he lost $144. Now how will you give answer for that? $144, ex-military officer, intelligent man, and he has nervous breakdown. I told you a story, one very lovely, that a gentleman got nervous breakdown and he was searching to die because he lost $3,000. A true story. But all of a sudden he read newspaper that Lala Sundar Lal in Punjab had $1 million bankruptcy. Still he is alive, he was shocked. Ah, he is still alive. And I was going to die, searching method how to die peacefully. He has a list of suicidal technique. To die by poison, to die by jumping over the bridge. He was searching some easy method, not to hurt himself. But when he read newspaper, he went to visit Lala Sundar Lal office with newspaper in hand. When he saw office, thousands and thousands people, just typewriter and this and that program going on, he could not believe this was the same fellow. He asked appointment, he saw him, a smiling figure. Lala Sundar Lal asked him, may I help you, gentleman, you came to see me? Yes, sir. He took newspaper. Sir, Lala Sundar Lal is your name? Yes. Is this the news about you or somebody else? Yes, it is about me. You have $1 million bankruptcy? Yes. Sir, just I came to see you. I'm searching a way to die. I lost my 3,000, not dollars, Indian rupee. Indian dollars, not American. This is very minimum quality. And you have $1 million bankruptcy. Just I came to see how you live. He pushed button, manager came. Give him $3,000. And this is for you. No date, no responsibility. God bless you, you carry on. Enjoy. My bankruptcy is $1 million. It will take long time. So I cannot be unhappy. This is my profession. This is not your profession. When God gives you money, you can return. If not, then just with you. No demand. You go. See? He has $1 million bankruptcy, still he can spare 3,000 more. Who has more problem? Is quantity of trouble is important here? Nothing. If quantity of trouble is, then Lala Sundar Lal should die, not this man. These are very important stories. Pay attention. When you see a suffering of a man, generally idea goes that he has lot of suffering. Either they are greater in quantity or they are greater in quality. Some sufferings are greater in quality. Quality. $1 million loss cannot be compared with the quality. If you have a brother die or relative die, this has more quality, more suffering. But no, there also you can control suffering. So quality and quantity, no doubt, of suffering, they make some difference. You cannot deny they have, but still, whether it is quality or quantity, they get reaction through us by means of our responses, how we respond. And the topic is that peace and harmony in this world. Now we are trying to cultivate some tolerance, some discipline. So I should tolerate and must develop my responses like that. Many people are busy that, but it does not work. To cultivate discipline, to tolerate, to create harmony within the mind, it seems practically impossible. Try. Try it. We are all trying. Discipline. The more you discipline, the more it seems undisciplined. A story comes in Sanskrit language proverb, Vinayakam Prakurvana. Rachaya Masha Banaram. The god was sitting, he was making creation of Lord Ganesha. When we open the machine, monkey jump out of that. God was shocked. What is that? He was making elephant head God. And that jump out monkey. That is our story. We are trying to make our mind Lord Ganesha. But when ready out of discipline, what comes? A monkey, which gives us a shock. Because we are cultivating discipline. We are trying to become honest. We are trying to become good. Okay, that will never work. You cannot become good. You cannot become virtuous. It is impossible. Don't try to do that. You cannot control mind. Perhaps you can drink ocean, water of ocean completely. That will be easier than to control mind. You can tell what you talk. It is easy to drink water. Yes, it is not easy, but I am comparing. Perhaps you can drink the water of ocean. That will be easy, but you cannot control mind. Mind is greater than ocean. Perhaps we don't know. Ocean is limited with this planet somewhere in a corner. Mind is occupying the sun, moon and star that you want to drink. Don't you think you are trying to do something more complicated? If you cannot drink water of the ocean, how you can drink the mind? You forget the Buddha mind, it will drink us up. So, peace and harmony. Now, how to make our responses better and better, don't you think? Now the question comes, it is not the problem, it is not the suffering, either in quality or in quantity, which make us crazy. It is the response. See, I will tell you one wonderful response. In comes mythology, Lord Ram, information given that tomorrow morning you go on fast and discipline and meditate. Tomorrow morning will be coronation ceremony for you. Now pay attention, coronation ceremony. And music going on, everybody meditating, whole nation. Tomorrow morning, coronation ceremony to Lord Rama, who became Hindu god later on by his behavior. A man becomes God by responses. A god becomes a demon by wrong responses. He is still man, he was not God. He was declared God later on. Lord Krishna was declared God later on. In his time, all people were fighting with him. He was not God for them. Read all his story. He was not God for them. He became God for later generation. Mahatma Gandhi will be changed into God after 500 years. A later generation put them on that high seat. They recognize more value. Present generation fighting. So he is meditating. Early morning he got different message. Excilement for 14 years. Leave everything wherever it is. Naked, covered with dark bark and skin, without taking anything from the nation, get out. Can you believe? But see his response. Everybody was shaking in anger. Somebody decided, let us attack. Father is crazy, he is old, suffering from senility. And this is conspiracy and plot against us. Let us take weapon. And we are hero, we can conquer, take kingdom by force. Lord Rama told no. We can do that. But why we should do? He was called to give this message, leave this nation right up. He appeared. His father was not ready to give this message, he had no heart, so he was unconscious. The stepmother who planned this, she called. Lord Rama asked, why my father is unconscious? She knew father loved him very much, but it was mother's conspiracy. She wanted kingdom for her son, not for Rama. So she got the boon, kingdom for her son, an excilement for Lord Rama for 14 years. She thought within 14 years her son will control total nation. Now listen her response. Okay, mother, father is unconscious, what is the matter? Okay, matter that father gives order for you to leave the country for 14 years, to live in forest, and kingdom for my son. He laughed and laughed. Okay, no, mother, this is a very trivial matter. Father cannot be unconscious on such a little thing. I don't believe. Must be something very serious. You don't know, mother, your command for me to live in forest, it is the greatest kingdom. I will live in the forest, meditate, will be with great persons of the world. Oh, mother, you are a lovely soul. You give me the kingdom of the forest and command of the mother and father's certificate over that. What I need? No, mother, I don't believe. My father is unconscious, must be some other higher reason. Mother was melted. In ordinary tragedy, how he taken, oh, mother, this cannot be matter. This is very trivial matter. Why father should be unconscious? This. He was smiling when he lost kingdom. He was not jumpy when he got kingdom back. He conquered the demon, established the divine kingdom, and disinterested in everything. So Valmiki writes, prasannatam yonagata vishekata tathana mamlav vanavasa dukkhata. He who was not changed either by having kingdom or by losing kingdom, always smiling. Mukham muja Shri Raghunandanasya, that light and smile. Sadastutan manjala mangalapra. It is the light. World declared he was God, not a man. A man cannot do that. It is impossible. That God who is not reserved for him. Vedanta admit that everybody thou art there, not for Rama and Krishna alone. That is the beauty of Hindu Vedanta. Thou art that. So whatever Rama is, so you are. But still we are not there. Because his responses are not by means of body, by means of senses, by means of mind, but by the self. Peace and harmony we cannot create. Peace is not creation. It depends on our responses. Problem comes how we respond. Now let us make better response. Okay, that you cannot do. Responses depends on the self. Nearer the self, better response. Away from the self, responses are worse. That is the whole thing. See, when you are weak physically, mentally, a little sound disturbs you. See, you leave the place, you cannot tolerate. And when you are strong enough, nothing bothers you. Weaker the person, and greater neurotic tendency, and tremendous sensitivity. Stronger the person, he does not care. So, ultimately comes that every human being trying to have peace, nobody is interested in unhappiness and misery. Still what we get, just opposite. We do not have peace. We have misery, which we don't want. Daily we are cultivating to become good, and the more we are trying to become good, the more we become worse. We are trying to be disciplined, to become bachelor. Read a story impressive that, Buddha was bachelor later on. I will do. And the more we practice, the more we need that, no, I think I need more girlfriend than anybody else. Because the more you discipline, the more you realize that no, it is not your job. It is not your job. It was better not to try to become bachelor. Then you did not need anything. The more you try to discipline, the more you realize that now you need opposite sex. So where is gone this bachelorship practice? If you practice, you will understand what I talk to you. Anything you try to discipline, opposite forces attack you. You were far better. If you have you can live many days without eating. I tell you. But tomorrow you practice. Declare tomorrow you will go on fast. Early morning, 4 o'clock you will be hungry. You will get up hungry. Today I will be on fast. Fast. What mean fast? Not to eat. Ah, not to eat. I'm hungry. Mind tell you are hungry. See, hard time to fast up to 10 o'clock. Because you declare fast. Without declaration, many days you can remain without eating. Practice tomorrow this. Try. Fast. Decide from today that tomorrow I will be on fast. Ramadan, Muslims go on fast. Do you know how they complete fast? Early morning they eat, and whole night they eat. Daytime they don't eat. I say wonderful. They call Ramadan. Whole night they eat. And they eat up to the point of constipation. And whole day is very easy to fast. I do not mean that fast. Desire originates for fast. You are hungry. If you are constipated, so you go to a guru and guru give you a list. All right, fast. You don't know, next day constipation disappear for good. You are very hungry. You want to eat. So the more, what meaning? The reactions start. The more we want to become good, all bad nature comes back. Many people come here to practice yoga, Zen Buddhism, karate, tai chi. The moment they start, all type of trouble comes. All type of trouble comes. Their kundalini awakening also comes with trouble. One gentleman telling when he started to do exercise, some screw open and here hot and here cold and here aches and here pains going that way. I said, that is the whole trouble. That whole trouble, your kundalini also will be awakened with calamity. So they come here to practice yoga. Then they come for interview. I said, what interview? Okay, sir, I was feeling better. Since I began to practice yoga, I had trouble all round. My husband angry with me, my wife angry with me. I don't know what to give answer. In England, a lady told me what to answer. My husband wanted to talk on telephone. I said, what is the matter? Okay, I am practicing yoga. I said, leave practice, don't practice. Then came answer. I said, don't practice. Why you came here? You are not coming because of yoga. Nobody coming for yoga. I said, if yoga is problem, leave and go live with your husband. Okay, that I cannot do. I said, that answer you give. Why you involve yoga? Why involve yoga? You go and live yoga. So people come here, then they complain. Since they started to practice yoga, tai chi, this and that, they have more trouble. Previously they did not have. I said, sure, because these are the reactions. Now you are trying to run away to postpone all things and come here. You have not given answer for those problems. They are attacking. Just like to burn anybody, to set fire in anybody's house, now you come right away in yoga society, sit down to meditate. The police is searching for you, sir. You cannot do that. So responses. How we use responses. Responses of life. Response. Everybody want to use good response, but it does not work. I decide my husband will come and I will have good response. When he comes, I have all bad response. What to do that? Okay, no, don't worry. There is a simple method. Why to bother? Just meditate. Enter into the self. All responses are natural. All responses are natural. Light, you don't need to respond to anything. Just you remain seated. Nothing to be done. You are practicing yoga with wrong attitude. because you want to become good. That is not practice of yoga. You cannot become good. Try. You are good. So try to forget what you are. It is as Krishnamurti is telling, that it is not discovery of this or that. It is discovery of that which is. So what is my reality? And reality is the self, not the body. Neither the body nor the mind. So why to ask mind what to make correct response? Forget it. Can you tell your car that tomorrow I am going to Los Angeles, please be kind to me and be driven nicely? And the car does not know what are you talking. So it is the response which depends on the self. Therefore, leaving all anxiety one side. No need of any anxiety. Purpose of every anxiety is behind trouble and suffering experience love of the Divine Master. The more you have suffering, the more you understand He loves you. Very true story. And the way I talk, that way you experience. The more you have inconvenience and suffering and this, the more understand. Now I know what this all means. God wants me to leave everything just to be with Him. That He wants. See, right answer you got. I cannot forget, and I remind many times, I will remind you. There are three types of reaction. You cannot avoid. If you have trouble, there will be three reactions naturally. You are unhappy, you have suffering. So how will you do? One reaction is that you will see who is around. Oh, my wife, I think she is making me unhappy. I was happy, but the moment I see her, I get reaction, pain, action. I think she is. And it happened. You are very happy outside, very hungry. The moment you enter into your house, you lose your hunger. She is smiling, but you think she is sarcastic. See, everything goes just opposite. I am very outside, very happy, but the moment I see wife, I get pain in my legs. I lose my hunger. I become upset and nervous. See, is this correct? No, this is one way to react. Right and wrong, nobody knows. This is the way to react. One way is to react to understand the cause outside. Then we see horoscope. Now I know why I am suffering. The Saturn is creating trouble. Nobody creating trouble, same Saturn creating happiness for others. Why should create trouble for you? Saturn is there for everybody. You are unhappy and they are happy. So we are a habit to blame Saturn or Jupiter somewhere. And somebody to take horoscope, somebody tell you, now planetary movement is wrong. So we feel happy, now I know why I am suffering. Or you wanted to know in any way. You wanted to know any way to blame somebody. So you got now Jupiter. Let the Jupiter be against you, you cannot do if you are in proper place. Total horoscope against you, nothing can do for you. You can turn everything, table out. But that is the way one way reaction. You cannot avoid. Therefore, result will be response. If I think you are disturbing all my peace, then what will be my response? To attack you, to get rid of you. There will be fighting. This example you see in Second World War, Hitler. When he was vegetarian, he was non-smoker, non-drinker, absolutely. But his whole planning was to attack every nation around. Whenever he feels inconvenience, unhappy, he gives order, attack England. Still not happy, attack Poland. Take it, and he feels happy. When he attacked Poland, within 7 days Poland surrendered. Hitler got peace, bliss. Yeah, that was the reason. Second response will be, many people when they become nervous and collapse. See, they go inside. The wise men, to avoid collapse, they take some drug. Neurotic, narcotic, sedative, tranquilizer. More wise take psychedelic, drink. There are various types of drug. It depends your choice what you want. Drink available. Narcotic drugs they have. Then psychedelic, they give little bit trip. This is another method. Churchill is standing representative of that. When his heart was weak, he went to see doctor. Doctor told you should not smoke and you should not drink. After examination, he told, sir, I cannot stop smoking and cannot stop drinking. I will prefer my death. Believe it, the doctor who made diagnosis of his condition, who gave him advice neither to smoke nor to drink, he died. And Churchill continued to live 20 years after that. At the age of 90, he died. It is not the drink or drug. It is how you use. That was his life. That which is life might be artificial, but that you have to keep. Artificial teeth we keep what to do. They are part of life now. You cannot get rid of them. You have to be very careful. But the second method is to have some drug. People are telling if Hitler were smoking, then he could not have Second World War. If he might be taking some psychedelic, he might not be interested in any war. Might be meditating somewhere at least. Although it is wrong, but that is the one way. It does not mean, we are telling the reaction how they come. Don't misunderstand, I am recommending anybody to drink. This is not my idea. I am telling how people react. This is the opinion of many great critics, that if Hitler had been addicted in smoking or taking some sort of any drug, narcotic or sedative or psychedelic, then he might have not created this world war at all. And there are many young generation, they get out and now they are developing drink. This does not give any answer. This is one way of reaction. And third way of reaction is to enter into Atma. Mahatma Gandhi in India. When he get shaky news, then do you know what it does? It declares fast. Then British government asks why you want to have fast. Self-purification. My fast is not against anybody. My self-purification. See, he does not give even this idea that I am doing fast against British. No. Self-purification. He does not blame anybody. Any complaint you take against British, right away it has self-purification. Purify yourself. Fast. And when Mahatma Gandhi in fast, he is in jail. Now dozens and dozens doctors are deputed right away there. You don't know the father of nation on the fast within the jail. Responsibility of the crown, if he dies there will be great revolution throughout country. He is on fast. Why? Self-purification. British government is doing wrong, something must be wrong with me. Government is doing wrong. And perhaps if I am responsible anyway, then I am doing my self-purification. I have no concern with British government. And it is the government British shaking, not Gandhi. 21 days fast. The crown is shaking. And they send deputation right away to India. They tell this Mr. Gandhi to come out of fast. We will give him what he wants. Okay, what do you want? Self-government. Democratic system. I'm not against you. Want to come on the chair? Come by election. That I want. That I want. And if you don't give, I understand something wrong with me. Because British government was telling that you are not right person. If I grant you self-government, you will die. Therefore I am keeping. I am protecting you by my kingdom here. So Gandhi was telling if this is the case, then I am wrong, so I must do fast. In your jail. I will die here till the end my fast. So when he went fast up to 21 days, he shook the British Empire completely. They were terrified that no, if this man dies, that will be the end, very bad. So this example you remember. Fast, which comes here self-purification. If some trouble going on, self-purification we can do. We cannot create peace. We cannot create unity. Try. You can create unity in a group, in a gang. You make a group, this is unity. Is this unity? Many there are sects, many there are cults, they have very great unity. But this unity is the cause of destruction of other sects and other groups. We have Muslim unity, we have Christian unity, Jehovah unity, Buddhistic unity, and all war were created by all religious people. So what is the purpose of this unity? Does the world has any share in this type of unity and love? No. Then many people become against that. No, we don't need that. No, this is not the problem. Again, wrong approach. Can you live without that? When you have a garland, does anybody have mala here? Will there be mala, such a thing name, if there are not beads here? See? These are the cult and sect. Is this not needed? Every bead is needed. Every. Do we not need Christianity? No, we need. Do we not Hinduism need? We need. Do we not need Buddhism? We need. Do we not need Hare Krishna? We need. Do we not need Jehovah? We need. Then, why there is a fighting? It is not the cult and sect which bothers, no? It is completely, it is the cooperation and response is missing. See? It is the thread is missing. The moment you cut the thread, every bead will be out. The thread is not there. The thread is coming from here, you see. And this thread going from the center of everything and controlling. The thread of harmony. Sutre Mani Gana Iva. Lord Krishna.